So I can actually send you some sats if you're interested. I can send you some a fraction of a Bitcoin if you'd like.
No, thank you.
Alright, I don't know, I'm waiting.
No? Would you like me to send you some Bitcoin?
No thanks.
Are you sure?
What do you mean, real Bitcoin?
And literally just like that, I've sent it and you've received it. Instant, right? How quick was that? I'm going to hit done and pay. It's now sending. And you should instantaneously receive. There you go. Just show the camera the green light. What is Bitcoin?
So it's a virtual currency, a sort of volatile trading experience where you could, I guess, make a lot of money but more likely lose a lot of money.
What is Bitcoin?
Digital currency.
Virtual money, sort of not real, not legal.
Not virtual money, not real, not legal. What is Bitcoin?
Unsure.
Pass.
Pass.
I'm not too bothered about knowing more about it or investing in it, but I know the youngsters like it, so that's fine.
Do you own some?
Yeah, I do actually.
Okay.
I own about £3 worth.
Do you know what the price of one Bitcoin is?
No.
No? Any idea? No. Would you like me to send you some?
How are you going to do that? What, by email?
Well, I can send you some using a QR code if you're interested.
Right, probably
Entirely up to you.
Because I've just met you and I don't know you, so no, probably not.
Totally fine, totally understand. Are you interested in Bitcoin at all? Would you say you have a positive, negative, neutral view of it?
Negative because of past trading. Like, I've made lots of money from it and then lost money. It gets sucked into the whole cycle of, you know, just looking at it too much, and it's just like gambling, really, I find.
Have you ever bought any?
Nope.
Are you interested in it at all?
Not massively, no. It's too expensive.
It's too expensive. Yeah. How much is one Bitcoin today?
No idea, but I know it's more than I can afford to spend on a Bitcoin. Isn't it like 10 grand or something like that?
About £47,000.
See, I'm undervaluing it.
Yeah, I mean, you know you can buy a fraction of a Bitcoin. Did you know that?
I did.
Okay, so I don't understand why it's too expensive. You can buy a fraction. You can buy £10 worth.
Because is £10 worth it?
Are you interested in Bitcoin at all?
No, not at all.
Not at all. Have you ever bought any? No.
No.
Okay.
But I wish I did buy some years ago because they're worth quite a bit of money now.
Yeah. Speaking of, how much is one Bitcoin today?
I don't know. I'm guessing £1,000 for one Bitcoin.
About 47,000.
Oh my god, that's a lot of money.
That's a lot, but you don't have to buy a whole one. You know you can buy a fraction of a Bitcoin.
No, I didn't. I thought you had to buy a whole one.
Is that the kind of impression you have, that it's already quite expensive, it's out of reach?
Yeah.
If Bitcoin is digital gold, and it's better than gold, it's gold that can travel at the speed of light across time and space for a very low cost, and gold is worth about 12 trillion altogether, Bitcoin's worth 1 trillion. Does that kind of change the perspective slightly?
Isn't gold a finite resource, whereas Bitcoin presumably can have the amount of Bitcoin change depending on how many people are mining it?
That's actually not true. I expect lots of people think that, but there's actually a fixed number of Bitcoin. 21 million Bitcoins will be created, yeah.
Yeah, interesting. I didn't know that.
Would you say you have a positive, a negative, or a neutral view of Bitcoin overall?
I think just a neutral perspective, really. I mean, if people want to make money out of that, fair enough, you know. I mean, people are going to make money out of something, aren't they? So why not Bitcoin?
Do you understand the problem that Bitcoin is trying to solve?
No, I don't.
Okay, what if I said that currencies around the world are constantly being increased in supply and being heavily debased, so much so that actually about 30% of all US dollars, the global reserve currency in existence today, have been created in the last 2 years alone. What Bitcoin tries to do is to kind of
stabilize it.
Exactly. Bitcoin is the most predictable monetary system on the planet ever to have existed. It's very easy to verify exactly how many there are. There will only ever be 21 million, so that's a very important number in Bitcoin. Did you know that the supply was capped at 21 million?
No, I didn't know it was capped. That's why I thought, what if they just make more? Then the value's going to go down, surely.
Would you like me to send you some sats?
No, it's absolutely fine, honestly. I'm not that interested in A, money, and B, investing, full stop.
Would you like me to send you some Bitcoin?
No, thanks.
Are you sure?
What do you mean, real Bitcoin?
I could send you a fraction of a Bitcoin if you like.
That's fine.
Sure?
Not interested.
Okay, that's funny because no one takes me up on that offer.
No, because I don't think it'll be real. It's like, are you going to give me money?
Yeah, I was just going to give you about $5 worth of Bitcoin. It's entirely up to you.
No, that's fine, thank you.
Okay, you don't want 10,000 sats.
No.
Have you ever owned any? Are you interested in it at all?
My whole office are invested in it and trying to like make money on it all the time. I'm not in it, but it's because I'm skint, so I have to. that's the only reason, really. I think I would be more interested in it if I wasn't buying a house at the moment.
What if I said that one Bitcoin could be worth several $1 million in the future? Does that sound crazy?
It does sound crazy, yeah, but tempting.
Crazy but tempting?
Yes.
You sure I didn't want those sats now?
Yeah, maybe now. Yeah.
You do?
Go on then.
Okay, great. Well, so let me tell you how it works. You just need to download an app, and then I'll send you it using a QR code from my phone to your phone, and you'll receive those sats immediately. So, sound good?
Fine, thanks.
All right. You do want it?
Don't worry, I'm only joking.
You don't want it? Okay, fine.
Don't worry.
I know if I put into it about 15 years ago, I'd be laughing. So.
Yeah, it was created in about 10 years ago, so if you're doing 50, that would be really good if it was 15 years ago. But yeah, it was started off at $1, didn't it? It's gone up a lot. Do you think it could be worth several million in the future?
Oh, yeah, but it depends. I think it's like stocks and shares. Everything goes up and down, so I know there's been loads of crashes before, so...
What is Bitcoin?
Unsure.
Pass.
Pass.
Okay, any idea?
A few friends have it. People do generally tend to get quite addicted. I see it as like a virtual source of money, I guess.
What is Bitcoin?
Cryptocurrency.
Yeah, spot on. Are you interested in it? Have you ever owned any at all?
Yeah, very small amounts. More Cardano man, me.
You're more of a Cardano man, okay. And why did you choose that and not Bitcoin?
I think Cardano's got more real-world uses, like, and obviously it's a lot cheaper. Not everyone's a millionaire to afford to spend 40 grand on one Bitcoin.
Yeah, does the price of Bitcoin, about 40-something thousand pounds, does that put you off buying it?
Yes, I'm poor.
You don't need to buy a whole one though, do you? That's the thing, you know that.
Yeah.
It's on a massive rise at the minute. It's about 47,000 at the minute, Bitcoin.
Yeah, exactly. It just happens to be that I think it just made a new all-time high today. Yeah. But £47,000 for one Bitcoin is a big price tag. Obviously, you can buy a fraction of a Bitcoin. So why not just buy fractions of Bitcoins? I'm curious to how you think about that.
I don't know. I'd rather own a whole.
Other coins.
Like I brought £1,000 worth of Cardano last month, and then I sold it for about 2,500. Like 3 days later.
Yeah, okay. So that's decent profit. Can't really complain, can you?
A lot of people are like have different views on it. Different rumours are going about whether it's like illegal, legal, whether it's real money or not. You know.
And do you think it's real money? Let me ask you actually. Do you think Bitcoin is real money?
I mean, yes and no. No, I think it's debatable when you can really use it. Like, does it really have the same sort of value in the same way as like real money? I guess you can use it for some things, but not. You can like go into a shop and buy like a sandwich of it.
No, you can't today, can you? Unless you're in El Salvador, of course, which is a small country which has just made it legal tender. But you're right, in the UK you can't really spend it. So what do people use Bitcoin for then if they don't spend it? What do you think its main purpose is?
Like video gaming and like online purchases.
I thought more like the dark web and stuff like that. That's what I got it from, really.
So would you say you have a positive, a negative, or a neutral view on Bitcoin? Let's go over to you.
Positive. Oh, it's got its uses. I mean, like when you buy things with Tesla, I think eventually you'll be able to buy a lot more with it than you can at the moment. Sort of.
Yeah, it's going to become more adopted, right, as time goes on.
More places will use it as like a well-established currency, I'd say.
Yeah. Can you see a time where in the future one Bitcoin is several £1 million, or does that sound crazy?
No. Probably in about 50 years.
50 years?
Probably, yeah.
Okay, so 20. What would that be? What is it? No, 2020, 2021. So 2071, you reckon?
I imagine so, yeah.
Okay. Well, hopefully this video will still be on YouTube in 2071, and we can see. Yeah.
Hopefully he bought some. Yeah.
Hopefully he bought some, then it'll be several million.
Yeah, there you go.
So what's the price of Bitcoin today? Any idea?
Pass.
Any idea? Just take a guess.
I don't know. Say in comparison to a pound.
Yeah.
I don't know, like 20p, or is it big?
Not sure. Yeah. Any idea? So not sure. So what? So one Bitcoin is £47,000.
Oh shit.
Ooh.
Yeah, but you don't need to buy a whole one, of course. You can buy a fraction of a Bitcoin.
Sorry, one Bitcoin is 47,000.
Yeah, but you don't need to buy a whole one, so you can buy a fraction of a Bitcoin. So, like, a fraction of a Bitcoin is actually called a sat or a Satoshi, after Satoshi Nakamoto, who created Bitcoin. So you can say you can just buy sats or stack sats, and then you can convert your pounds into Bitcoin pretty easily. And then the idea is that acts as like a better savings account than it would be if you were just saving it in pounds. Do you see what I mean?
Yeah. Okay. Understood.
What is Bitcoin?
It's cryptocurrency, isn't it?
In it, yeah. Do you own some?
Yeah, I do actually.
Okay.
I own about £3 worth.
Do you have a positive, negative, or a neutral view?
Neutral. I just sort of bought some to see where I was going.
So I can actually send you some sats if you're interested. I can send you some a fraction of a Bitcoin if you'd like.
No, thank you.
I'm alright. I don't know. I'm just way too confused.
No, not you. Don't want. I can send you 10,000 sats, which is it's about £5. There's no pressure. I can keep the sats.
It would just be sat there. Like, I wouldn't do anything with it.
Yeah, so I should just keep my money because it'll be wasted otherwise.
This is true.
Okay. Fair enough.
Are you like not an ambassador, but like are you like representing Bitcoin? Are you like working for them or?
No. Could you ask that same question on camera or not?
Yeah.
I don't work for Bitcoin. Nobody works for Bitcoin. It's a totally decentralized monetary network, open source. Nobody works for it. It's like it doesn't have a leader. There's no leader. Like Satoshi Nakamoto is an unknown pseudonymous creator, but nobody works for Bitcoin. So there's no Bitcoin. There's no such thing as a Bitcoin marketing team or Bitcoin ambassadors. If anyone tells you they are, they're lying. Hey, do you think you're interested in learning more about Bitcoin? Is it something you'll probably just watch from the sidelines?
I can't lie, I probably will watch from the sidelines. Like, if my grandfather heard you telling me about this, you'd be like, no, that's a load of rubbish, George.
So would mine. So would mine.
Yeah, it's not real.
Yeah, it's a scam. Yeah. What's the price of one Bitcoin today, roughly?
What's that? Like 36,000 something, or is it low? Is it 32? Has it dropped again?
Are we doing USD or GBP?
USD.
So it's 66,000 USD.
Oh, am I allowed to say that?
That's fine.
Yeah, no, I haven't really looked at it. I wonder how much mine's worth then. Probably like £5 now.
It might have gone from 3 to 5. Do you think we could see £1 million or $1 million Bitcoin in the next few years?
I mean, I have no idea because it hasn't really reached true saturation yet, so it's not actually a means of exchange at the moment. You know, it's still a store of value. It's quite a speculative thing. You know, its value's very much still at the behest of investors rather than, you know, actually having any utility as a means of exchange and like a currency.
What is Bitcoin?
It's a currency which isn't like technically real in a way.
I was going to say a cryptocurrency, but that is the extent of my knowledge.
Have any of you ever used Bitcoin, owned Bitcoin, bought Bitcoin?
No, but I've seen it on like PayPal and stuff that you can buy it.
Okay, so you've seen the option to buy it. Have you ever bought any?
No, I haven't.
Okay, what about you guys?
If I did, I'd be rich.
Okay. Yeah,
Never touched it.
You say it's not a means of exchange, which is true in the UK, but did you know it's legal tender in El Salvador now?
Yeah, granted, but it's not like El Salvador's an economic powerhouse, is it?
No, but it's the first domino, no?
Yeah, of course El Salvador could be the first domino, but I mean, no, you know, China's just banned all cryptocurrency exchanges, you know, which would pave the way maybe to Chinese cryptocurrency. But
sucks for them.
Yeah, sure, but I mean, I don't think anyone genuinely knows where it's going to go. It's, you know, very, very, you know, new technology, so it could go anywhere. I honestly have no idea.
Would you say you have a positive, negative, or a neutral view of Bitcoin overall?
Negative, just because I know the way you like produce it consumes a lot of energy, and so it's not really good for the environment.
Would you like me to send you some sats?
Stats?
Some sats. One Satoshi is a fraction of a Bitcoin.
Oh, yeah, of course.
Yeah, cool, okay. Do you want to get your phone out then and download an app? Okay, so what you're going to do is you're going to hit receive.
Yeah.
And you're going to show me a QR code.
Yeah.
And I'm going to hit send, and I'm going to scan that QR code. I'm going to send you 10,000 sats, which is about $7. I'm going to hit done and pay. And literally just like that, I've sent it and you've received it. Instant,
Lovely.
Right? How quick was that?
That was great.
Yeah.
Lovely.
So enjoy the sats. So 10,000 sats.
Cheers.
Today worth about $7 US or about a $5. So you've actually just doubled your Bitcoin holding. How do you feel?
Like a smart investor. Made some incredible decisions along the way. Yeah, that's quite cool.
Would you like me to send you some sats, which is a fraction of a Bitcoin?
Sure.
Okay, so if you hit receive, that's going to show me a QR code. I'm just going to hit send and scan your QR code. Okay, it's registered that. Now I'm going to send you 10,000 satoshis, which is about $7 or about a $5. I'm going to hit done and pay, and it's now sending, and you should instantaneously receive. There you go. Just show the camera the green light. So we got the 10,000 sats arrived instantly. It's worth about $7 today, and who knows, maybe in the future it'll be worth more potentially. Yeah, you've got some sats now. So how do you feel?
$7 richer.
There you go. Happy days. Or 10,000 sats richer.
Exactly.
People love to see people who have never used Bitcoin before receiving it, and I'll happily send you some, but it's entirely up to you. You're thinking about it.
I'm thinking
about it. Well, no, everyone thinks. I know everyone says that. What's the scam? But like, there's no scam. I guess the question
is amazing how much they're going down.
I think we're just at the beginning, though. Well, put it this way: it's not done yet. Not done yet.
Yeah,
I guess that was your first lightning
it's
change.
first one I've ever
Pretty
done.
cool,
Yeah.
right? So
Yeah,
that's
it's very
10,000 sats. If we get dollar sat parity, 10 grand. You know what I'm saying? Enjoy, man.